Welcome back everyone to another Train Somewhere 2 live stream. Today we're going to be working on LZB and PZB, helping all you guys out. So maybe if you can hop on Train Some World now, you could drive along with us, maybe if you're on the live, or just as how it is now. So I'll wait for a few people to get in first, and then we can obviously start this LZB and PZB kind of help kind of thing. We're starting here at Cologne today. We'll head towards Aachen. That's usually a good run. Why can't I find the thing? Wait there everyone, I can't find it again. Where is this? Wait everyone, I will be in chat in a second, don't you worry. Hopefully everyone is having a good day so far. I've just had my lunch, so it's all good. Right, I think I've done that. Right, wait there everyone, get back on it. There we go, that's what we want. There you go, something like the thumbnail there. 8 people in, thanks all for coming out. I am coming in the live chat any second now. Make sure the audio's not on. It all goes wrong, doesn't it? Right, coming in the chat now. Let's see who we have got. We have got, come on, Nazer, Lewis, Basil, and Valentin. How are you? Anyway, let's. Are you coming in as well, Nazer, to do it? The collab, maybe. So we'll wait for Nazer, as he seems to be interested in learning a bit of LZB and PZB. Obviously, if you do want to come in and do the same service at the same time as us, then please do come in. I'll probably keep the HUD on for a lot of this. I can do this route HUDless now, but as we are on stream and I'm going to be showing you how to use LZB and PZB, it would probably be easier to have the HUD on. But anyway, we'll start. Which service? You can see it there, the 1537 or something along then. No, 1543 we're doing. I've got a few minutes just to set up, so I'm gonna put this on. Obviously, thanks all for coming in. Hopefully, you're all having a great day so far. Quickly send this into the Discord. So we've now got the lights on. You can see the back there now glowing. Quite cosy this one actually. I do quite like it. Right. That's all good. So hopefully everyone is having a good day. Did you see the thing I sent you? Oh, I did not. France, Francia. Right, so what do we need to do now? Oh, yeah, we don't want people looking at us. There we go, have some of that. Let's turn on all the safety systems. So you've got CIFA, you've got PZB and LZB. They look like they're all scary, but they're not. £10 left, then I can get it. Nice. Set the reverse to forward, get the doors open, get the guy talking to himself again, put on dimmed high beam. Yeah, in a minute, I'll look at it. Let's see this. Right now we need to get AFB on, or AFB, whatever you want to call it. Hi Nathaniel Lee, how are you? So we're going to put this to on for now. You get a really excited woman. AFB, AFB, AFB. There we go. So now we're just waiting to leave the station. We are all set up now. Let's just go to the front of the train. We've got all the lights on. We are basically ready to go as soon as we are allowed to. We've got about, what, 5 minutes here? Not even that. I thought we'd start a little bit before the service actually begins so we can get some people in. I'm sad that the discount only lasts until the end of the month. Hi Alex, how are you? Yeah, I'm waiting. We've got a bit of time, so. Look at that. It looks so nice, doesn't it? I mean, look at this. That is nice. Probably the best looking train which is we actually have on Train Somewhere 2. Well, on Train Somewhere as a whole. I mean, can you beat the looks of that? Look at that. It's awesome. How does PZB and LZB? Well, we'll explain as we go along. It's hard to explain when I'm not doing it, but I can explain it quite well when I'm actually doing it. Did you put AFB max? No, not yet. We're still under PZB monitoring, as you can see from the little B85 bit next to my speedometer. That means we're still PZB. And we'll see when, what's AFB? AFB is this. It's basically cruise control. You set it to a speed, put the throttle on, and it won't go above that speed, but it'll, get you to that speed. I think later, Matt's and Railfan TV is doing a guide to PZB and LZB, so that might be better. Right, we've got 3 minutes to go. and then we can leave. I'm going to set that to 40 now actually. Let's set that up to 40 already for departure. So, because we've just turned PZB on, we will be restricted to 40 kilometers an hour coming out of the station. Well, it's a speed limit anyway, so it doesn't matter too much. So, yeah, have it in 40 for now. Did you activate LZB? I sure did. TGV Avion Marseille, I can't wait, it's going to be awesome, innit? We've got a couple of minutes, obviously if you are watching on the rerun, you can skip ahead until we do begin. So if you are watching along and you are doing the same service as us, we'll just pause it Naser if you want until we get leaving. Yeah, so if you do want to come in and do the same service as us as we go along, that might be the best way to do it. I'm just going to set the departure board, I forgot to do that. I hate this one. Let's see. Where are we going? I think we're going Brussels. Yeah, okay, we'll get that back then now. It says stop at location Aachen HBF. Yeah, just pause it Naser for now. Make sure you're on this screen. This is probably the best screen to stay on instead of fannying about with it, you know, at the end. So we've got about a minute until we can leave. And I hope that the Cane Creek routes includes the GP40-2. Who knows? Not sure. What's this bit in the middle here? It's almost like another platform. It's got like the white lines and everything. Don't know. 16 people in, thanks all for coming. Do feel free to do the same service as us. We are doing the 1543 on the Köln line, and you can come along and do it with us. Why do you have to wait? Because I spawned in a bit early. Gives me time to set it up and, you know, start the stream up and all that kind of stuff. Let's actually have a little look around Aachen, no, Cologne station. I haven't really done that yet. Okay, you're not going to let us... No? Okay. Come on, I want to go over here. Oh, you got to be joking, it's like an invisible barrier. I think we can go over there. There's more like us locomotives are coming soon. Yet there are more US locomotives coming soon. You'll be getting the C40-8W, I believe. That is a mini platform here, but what do they use this one for? There's no like ramp up to it or anything, but that is a little platform. Right, we've got a Talent 2 coming in here. Apparently it's not in service at the moment. I'm still yet to do a Talent 2 service, so tonight I'll probably do that. I can't go forward on my loco bike. Why can't you go forward? If you set it up correctly, you would be able to go forward. Obviously, you've got to have the AFB to that setting there. Set it to 40. Make sure the throttle's still back to off. Right, we're loading passengers now. And make sure the reverser's set to forward. Josh, how are you, mate? And make sure the brakes are released as well. Sometimes they are still, you know, on. So make sure they're released. Right, we've got to wait to load the passengers and then we will be set to go towards Aachen. We'll probably go to Aachen and back, we're just probably about an hour stream. Maybe do a bit more, maybe go on the Talent 2 or something, who knows. Not this train, I mean the loco and Sandpats grade. Oh, you're on Sandpats grade? Oh, I thought you were doing this. Well, you really want to make sure the brakes are cut in. I have to put on special settings to use AFB. Yeah, go on to this. Well, this is when you load into the train. This is what the screen will look like. And if you want to turn on AFB, go to number 9. And I'm already in the correct setting, but you would press, I believe, number 6 or something. You want to go down to V-Cell Fraglabe. Oh, earlier today. We got a minute, and we can leave. Look at this station. This is awesome. And if this looks good, I mean St. Pancras, that's kind of awesome. It really does look good. Right, we've got about 30 seconds now until we start locking the doors up, and then we'll be on our way. So we've set it up, we're all ready to go. We've got the AFB already set to 40, because if you do turn PZB on, until you unrestrict it, you're, you know, max 40. If you go above 40, well, it's 45. But if you go above 45, you're done for. So when you first turn on PZB, set that AFB to 40. Right, let's get the doors closed. Get the guy talking to himself again. Right, next up will be Aachen. So we've already got the AFB set, so let's get some power. We've got a green light ahead, so that's all good. So now you can see, next to the speedometer, you'll see a 70 and 85 flashing. When it's doing that, if there's a green light ahead, so you can press end on your keyboard, or you can go over to PZB release and do it that way. I'm going to do it on my keyboard. There we go. So now we can go up to above 40 kilometers an hour. Well, 45, but 40 is easier. So we got a 70 coming up soon. We've got the CIFA as well. You do have to press circle or Q on keyboard for that. Turn on cut off valve, yeah. Probably, yeah. Yeah, so this will be a fairly beginner's guide to PZB and LZB. I'm not the best at explaining stuff, but hopefully you understand some stuff. Right, so the AFB the speed limit has now gone up, so I'm going to use it doing my keyboard. It's just easier, so it is now 70. There we go. No, it's not 70, we're down to 60 in a minute. There we go. So we're now on our way towards Aachen. This is probably the easiest way to go in terms of LZB and PZB. There's not really as much to do. So in a minute LZB will activate, and then you'll just watch what I do, and then you'll be completely fine. Right, a bit of a CIFA action there. Right, let's go over a few signals now. So say if I had a green over yellow, so say, I know, this one under here, the one underneath the main one, was green over yellow, I could pass that at line speed, but I need to be down to 85 kilometers an hour within 23 seconds, and by the next main signal, which would be showing a green over yellow, I need to be going at 40 kilometers an hour. That's just the basics then. Yellow's fairly similar. There you go, LZB. So the buzzer's just gone off, so now what you want to do is set this to max. Right to 330, and now we are driverless. So it's as simple as that when it comes to turning it on. So we are now heading out of Cologne, and I'll be on the fast straight down to Durham, and then PZB will be activated again, and that's where it gets a bit interesting. Off we go. So if anybody is doing the same service, I don't think Laser is. Did you get that? Are you now driverless? So now you can see a U on our kind of screen where it used to be B. That just means LZB is doing its thing. So yeah, we're all good. Hello Arif, how are you, mate? If you are going already, then thanks for popping in, mate. Yeah, so make sure the throttle is in max as well. It's kind of good if you do that. So now we are now going up to 140 now, and the train is doing it all by itself. The only thing we need to do is press CIFA. So there we go, CIFA. So I press Q on my keyboard there. If you're on Xbox, I believe you'll press B, and if you're on PlayStation, you'll press circle. When is the PZB activating? At about 32 kilometers to Aachen. So we got about 30 kilometers of driverless. I'm doing the same service. I'm now autonomous. Nice. Hi Connor, how are you, mate? Yes, hopefully this will help out, you know, a few people. I mean, Matt's doing it later on Railfan TV, so he's probably the best at it. But I thought I'd get a little one in now to kind of get you started. So we'll be going up to 250 soon, which is our max line speed. Good to hear, Connor, I'm good. Yeah, so at this very moment in time, we don't have to do anything. Right, so we're now going up to 250, and you'll be able to see there's a little bar graph here. It says 9,900 at the moment. So you see all this, that is basically, say if there was a train ahead or whatever, that would start going down. So it is in meters, so once it goes to 4,000 it will start going down and down and down, and that usually means there's a red light or, you know, train ahead, so the train will start slowing down. You'll see how far you do have as it will go down. This thing here, I believe, what is this? That's something to do, I don't think that's LZB. I saw that actually yesterday. Yeah, I think that's for PZB this side. Something like that. Yeah, but the bar graph, you can also see it next to the speedometer. It says times 199. So that would be 9,900 meters. And the little kind of thing next to the bar graph, what you can see on the HUD, is where it says 100%. That is basically odds, you know, because we're in max throttle, we're going 100% throttle. So if we were braking, you know, if we went in emergency brakes, it would be going the other side or down to 100. I can't say for the whole stream, unfortunately. Could you do a quick explanation of what to do when the LZB deactivates and PZB activates? We've got about 10 minutes until we get to that stage. I can try and explain it. Basically, when you see the end, you know, when the end starts flashing, you want to hold X to PZB release and kind of release it. And once you've released it, set the AFV back to 0, and then you want to go on to wait there. You want to go onto this screen here and set it to AFB AUS, and then put the throttle down to 0. Well, you can do the AFB to 0 and throttle to 0 at the same time, and then go on the screen and turn it off, and then it should be alright. But if you can wait 10 minutes, then I'll be able to show you. Yeah, it is Train Simulator 2 now. Hey Blue Ben, how are you, mate? Yeah, actually, how are you, mate? And welcome to the channel. So at this stage, at this point, you know, you don't really need to know anything, because we're max speed, we're driverless. We don't need to watch out for signals, speed boards, nothing. Good to see a Blue Ben. That's alright, it's all good, mate. Anyway, I can see the track loading in. No. Yeah, it is ice, isn't it? I don't know, I can see the track loading in, which I haven't seen before, really. Yeah, that'll be alright. So I was going to I believe I did a speed run yesterday, and this I believe I got up to 330, so max speed. That was crazy. It was fun though, very fun. So still nothing ahead of us. It's still 9,900 meters. Let's actually check the map to see if there is anything which could affect us on our path today. It doesn't look like there is anything. No, I believe we are. I think we're all clear actually. Yeah, I believe we're all clear. Are you going full throttle? Yeah, full throttle. Playing Train Simulator 2, nice. So 249 at the minute, basically top speed, isn't it? We've got about 10-15 kilometres to go until the LZB does cut out. And that would be an important time to start paying attention, so you know what to do. As that is probably the most important bit. Turning from LZB to PZB. 250, nice. So yeah, it's just nice and relaxed from here. Until PZB comes on. Four people in, thanks all for tuning in. How is everyone? I do recommend plugging in the keyboard when you are doing PZB, as it's much easier. Hey, that D-Row guy, how are you, mate? Because with a keyboard you do much more. forgetting CFA. What is PZB? A German safety system. It's fairly confusing, but if you watch this, you might get a brief kind of understanding of how to use it. Got Talent 2 there. I think the max speed of the Talent 2 is 160, I'm pretty sure. Afternoon Thirsty, how are you, mate? What's the top speed without safety systems on, or speed limit? It's 330 kilometers an hour in this, which I did yesterday. Why watch if you can just play? Well, you can play along if you want. Play along, you can watch. I don't know. So we're kind of, yeah, the speed's having a bit of a fit, going from 249 to 250 at the moment. Come on, AZ, you got a train to drive. So LZB should cut out in about 5 kilometers, and then I'll show you how you can deactivate LZB and go on to PZB. So you can see the bar graph going down now, so we might actually have something ahead of us. Do we have something ahead of us? No, we don't. No, nothing's ahead of us. It must be to do with... So we can see a G has shown up on the HUD, which means we are starting to slow down now. Yeah, the G means we're starting to slow down. No, safer. So soon enough we will start going over to PZB. Welcome Kent Train Spotter, how are you? I did the Bakerloo Line Colnacken route on my stream, nice. Well, that buds you can just ignore for now, we don't need to do anything at the moment. This is, I guess, because there's like the transition phase, but we don't need to do anything yet. Until the end, you'll see the little end start flashing. That's when we need to start doing stuff. You see it, Aaron, thanks for coming in, mate. So nothing to do at the moment. But soon enough we will start seeing action happen. Because obviously when we're below 160, that's when LZB turns to PZB. Just drawing my double talent 2, first bit is Dutch, nice. Second bit is German, nice. A bit of a lag spike there, that says those AI are loading in over there, which I believe are always there and don't move. So I think this is Durham here. I believe so. Quite a big stop. Did you know there was a Bakerloo Line monopoly? Yeah. Right, so any second now we should get the end to the LZB. Oh, blooming heck, flag spike there, that's not nice. One of the ice there. Right, CFA, I believe it's just round here actually. It does come to an end. It's got to wait now. There you go, let's see the end coming up. So because of that we need to PZB release. There we go, and then what we need to do is set that to 0. Set the throttle to off. Go on here. There you go. And then just wait for now, just coast along I recommend. These are going to redo the ice as NS, nice. Need to try to make it GW ice free, nice. So we don't need to do anything for now until obviously, you know, the end lamp goes out and then we can start doing stuff again. But LZB, this is the transition phase between LZB and PZB. One's going to bed, one's waking up. Right, there we go. So now we can go up to, well, now we can turn that AFV back on. Obviously set it quick before you come to a stop. Put that back on, and there we go. That is the, now we're on PZB. So now obviously you can see the BN85 bit again. Spent 90 minutes on sand patch in the rain, only to miss end marker. Oh, that's annoying. So now what we are looking at for are yellow signals and warning boards. So a warning board will be like a triangle. It usually is an upside down triangle. It can be just a normal triangle, and it'll have a number on it. When you do go past that, you want to press circle, or you want to press, if you're on keyboard, press page down to acknowledge you've seen it, and then bring the speed down to whatever this speed warning board applies. So say if it said a 12 on it, we need to come down to 120, as there is a 120 speed limit approaching. You have to pay respects, yeah. Yeah, I almost did that on last night's stream first, always, on Powering America Part 2. Almost. How much is your AFB to 160, which is our max speed with PZB on. If we go above that, the brakes come on. So that's why you can't have LZB off but PZB on, because if you have only one of them on, say, well, if you have PZB on and LZB off, you won't be able to go above 160. So at the moment there's not really much to do on this stretch of the line, just, I know, press Q to do the CIFA. It's only really when we get nearer to Aachen we start seeing speed board signals and So I believe it's not for a while, and we will come down to, I believe, 140 it is. But this route is really easy to hide off on, as, well, every speed limit it tells you in advance. So say if there's a drop, it would say, oh, go that speed, it's like about a mile before the actual speed limit, so it's fairly simple. I arrived at Aachen 5 minutes early, even with speed limits, nice. Is LZB activated? Well, if you've got a B and 85 on your speedometer bit, kind of, then no. It's now PZB. As soon as that end lamp went out, we were on PZB. And another way you can know if you're not on LZB is if you go below 160, then you'll be on PZB. Obviously there are a few circumstances where you don't need to be above 160. Obviously when we were coming out of Cologne, we were about 80 and LZB turned on, but that was because it was at the start of it. Why is AFB on? Because AFB can be on when PZB's on. You just have to turn it off, and then turn it back on basically, and restart the system, I guess you could say. Let's get a bit of speed again. Yeah, but I do recommend learning PZB and LZB. Obviously there'll be a Rail Fan TV tonight, which is all about this kind of stuff. That'll probably be explained much better by Matt. So do check that. I think that's 8 PM BST. That'll be on this route as well. Right, just put a minimum for now. It's not really much we need to do at the moment. Have you come to a grinding halt, Nazer, or are you still going? What's happening? We've got CIFA to do. So what does everyone think of this route then? Is this one of your favourite? Were you disappointed? Were you, very impressed of it? Like, was it, did it outdo your expectations, or what do you think of it? So we've got a 120 coming up in 3 kilometres, so about 1 to 2 kilometres before the 120, start looking at trackside for a triangle. It'll be like an orange triangle. They're usually quite visible. Awesome. Tide favourite with Bakerloo, yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Here's way better than I thought as well. That's just how it's going to be, the ice for like, a little bit going fast, not much to it. Then obviously that's driverless, PZB, it's awesome. It's a Nader, I believe you're on the same bit as me. Start looking out for a triangle, like a warning triangle. I thought the Bakerloo line would be my favourite, but this is on another level. Nice. That is fast, yeah. I mean, this is slow compared to what we were going. Right, here's the little triangle, you see it here? So we need to acknowledge that and come down to 120. Try and get a bit of brakes on as well. Is it 120? Yeah, need to bring that down pretty swiftly. There you go. And now we're good. What's with the triangle? That's a warning board, and you have to do PZB acknowledge. If you don't acknowledge it, you'll come to a stop. Because the train thinks, I know you didn't see it, and you're going to start speeding or whatever. Hello, the Gabriel channel. How are you? There's a press circle laser when you do see one of those triangles. Right, 13 kilometers to go into Aachen. Look at this. That's awesome, isn't it? The Bakeloo has a problem. The brakes sometimes don't work. I think I know what you're on about. You can't go, if you go, say, I think it's like rheostatic 3 or something. If you go below that, it kind of just doesn't work, because that's the Westinghouse brake, and you have to cut that in. So don't go above, well, below the 3. Let's stay on rheostatic 2 max. You know, don't go further down. I think on the numbers of the speedometer, it's like in the 3 in yellow. Right, another warning board there. So acknowledge that we're already at the right speed. So we probably can speed up a bit. Had to use the emergency brake, so I'll try not to use that. Yeah, I believe the max brakes on the 1972 stock is in the number 7, but that's the brake which just doesn't work until you cut it in. So the max basically is 3 on it. New speed limit, yes, 110 now. Get a bit of speed there. Don't forget, this is pretty much the Eurostar, I would guess, yeah. We'll be able to bring up our speed in a minute, which is decent. And there's nothing really to do at this point, because you only get warning boards when you're going up speeds, no, when you're going down speeds, not up speeds. So we can get out and just, you know, see what's going on. Let's get a little flyby shot. May as well. We don't have to do anything at the moment apart from a bit of seefer. Let's watch this coming through the station. Here it comes. Let's get that off. So that's what, about 60 miles an hour. Get that on again. Want to make a northern rail there, very nice. So the 140 has now begun, so we now can go up to 140. We'll just wait for the back of the train to pass that before we do it, speed up. There we go. Is it the same? Yeah, main space out barn, it's the same piece everywhere. But on this route it's much easier to do. As just, well, if you're doing the ice, you don't really get any red lights or anything. So I'm bringing that up to 140 now. And also, if you are doing the same service, do start looking at the signals to see if there's numbers on the signals. That is very important to do. I don't know if I can see it loading in. 140 we're going up to. And we will be coming down fairly shortly again. Bit safer. Where's that go then? Oh, over there somewhere. Right, on the coast for now. Lovely. 20 people in, thanks all for coming in, it's all greatly appreciated. Hopefully everyone is having a good day. So we got 120 and 3.7 kilometers. That will come around fairly fast. I think this one doesn't actually have a warning board. I think this one's on the signals, which are basically warning boards. So just watch out for the signals, because they could have a number on them. That one's got no number on it. That's a hot air balloon. Ah, cool. Right, that one's green there. It's all good. So do, yeah, still look out for a warning board. But I don't think there is one for this one. I think we're all good for this one. Right. 1.9 kilometers until the 120. I think this one is done by the signals. Yeah, there's a number on there. I think I can see a bit of yellow. Yeah, that's definitely a number on there. So do look at this signal coming up here. I think this one will have a 12 on it, a yellow 12. That means by the next signal, be going at 120. We do need to acknowledge we have seen that. Yeah, bring that down. This is what you have to do on the way into Aachen. Do acknowledge you have seen the signals as well. So that the next signal should have a white 12 on it, which means that is where the speed limit comes into force. And it may even have another number on it. I believe this one does. I think it has a yellow 10. So that means we do need to come down to 100 by the next signal after that. So there you go, 120. Acknowledge that. Bring it down to 100 for the next signal. Hey Melbourne Transport Productions, how are you, mate? Doing the training on East Coast Way. It says service fare. I don't know. No clue. Someone said 100 there. Would be nice. It would be nice if that worked better. Right now we need to come down to 40. We are under 1000 Hertz monitoring now, so do come down to 40 kilometers an hour. I'm trying to do it fairly swiftly as well. Right. Yeah, no idea, Craig. I haven't had that, mate. So even though the speed limit is still, what's that, about 100, don't go at 100. I suppose if you're speeding through Aachen, then you could go at that speed, but don't. We're stopping, so. That's got another 4 on it, acknowledge that. I believe the 40 does come into force at the next signal. Yeah, it does. You can see it's got a yellow 4 and a white 4 on it. So the 40 limit is coming into force here. An emergency stop. Oh no, he's there. Right, so acknowledge we have seen that. So now we are coming to Aachen. That was a pretty good run with the PZB and LZB on. We had no mishaps, but we might still have a mishap. That was a good run. So if you want, what shall we go on next? We can do a return journey in the ice, or we can go on the Talent 2. What would you prefer? Good evening, Pete. How are you, mate? So no worries. I really want them to add the Eurostyle route through the tunnels. Well, you never know. Well, we've got a yellow ahead, so we will need to acknowledge we have seen that. So we'll press circle or page down or B or whatever you're on. There we go. Then near to the red light, we will become under 500 Hertz monitoring, and we do want to be down to 20 kilometers an hour, 153 meters before the red light. That's what I've learnt, or 153 meters after the magnet, 500 Hertz. Talented takeover scenario. I think I've done that one. We probably won't do that. We'll probably do a service. Then we should get a bit more PZB action. So I'm coming down to 20 now. You should be able to see the 500 Hertz magnet in a minute. It's probably somewhere around there is. So that magnet there is the 500 Hertz one. When you are under a 500 Hertz restriction and you stop, your max speed will be 25 kilometers an hour coming out. And you'll be able to release that once you pass the signal, which was red. Hey Brandon, how are you, mate? 8570 is flashing. We'll do PZB release then, mate. Oh, we went past the marker. Paying attention on the other thing. It's all good. Yeah, it's fine, we're all in the shelter. Right, here we are at Aachen. That was a good run. So we'll do we'll do a service probably in the Talent 2 if you want. Actually, we'll let Pete pick because he's on holiday, so obviously when he comes back, you might want to know how this works. Pete, or do you want to go on the Ice 3 on the way back to learn LZB and PZB, or do you want to go on the Talent 2 and just learn PZB? I love the horn on there. It's awesome, innit? There's my guy there. I was about to upload a YT video. Nice, nice. How is everyone in chat if I haven't asked already? Look at this in here, so cozy. Let's go, yeah, we can go on the ice then. Hi James, how are you, mate? Well, that was a 40-minute service, that was pretty enjoyable. So I'll go back to the main menu now, as there probably won't be another ice service for another 2 hours. I think there's 14 services on this one which are in the ice, so there's not many, but obviously it's realistic. Right, so explore, timetable, I've done that, nice. I uploaded one too recently, training on the ice train in heavy rain, nice. Well, we'll do, oh no, it's just summer clear for now. We'll go on the ice. And let's do, not an early morning, what was the one we just did? I said, let's do this one then. Yeah, that's good. So I've done already quite a few of them. How can I be a moderator in this channel? Well, when we get more, I'll just see really who's in and be like, oh, you can be a mod and all that. But for now, we've got enough mods for now, mate. But you would be one of the people considered to be a mod. I upgraded 1-2 recently, training on the... Oh, nice. But for now, we'll be alright. Hey, Liam, how are you? Can you do a live stream of the East Coast route? I love that route. I'm sure we can at some point. Maybe run some, I don't know, different trains on it. Yeah, I'm sure we can. Right. So here we are again at Cologne. It's a bit dark, the ground, but you can still see everything what's going on. Hopefully it don't get too dark. So I put the reverser 2 forward, like so. We want to put the passenger lights on, so you press 5 and then 5 again. And they should now be on. Alright James, I will. How long is this special offer on for? I think it's 2 weeks. Right, so now we do want to enable AFB, so we press number 9. And at the moment it's on AFB odds, which I'm pretty sure is literally AFB off, and we want to set it to VSOL Vergribe. So we press number 6. Now AFB is on. There we go. So we'll put the headlights onto normal high beams, just in case it is a bit dark. We're all good there. Yeah, we should be already good with it. All good for departure. Oh, destination board. This is how you do the destination board on the ice if you don't know. So you press UD, press enter, and it'll come up with this here. And you want to go along these ones. So we are going to Frankfurt. Obviously we're not going the whole way. So we get that set. Go back to the AFB one. There we go. I recommend staying on this screen so you don't have to fanny about with it when you need to change over and whatever. So we are now ready to leave. We're just waiting for the doors. And some of my guy's a casual guy again, just wearing his top because why not? Yeah, I'm well, James. I'm well. These streams will be a good reference to me when I get to nice. Well, I'll be streaming Train Somewhere 2 every day for I don't know how long, but a long time. After just watching Stoke lose to Burton in a friendly, I think some train therapy might be in order. Yeah. Right, we'll get the doors closed. Was this PZB because it's pretty easy? I just had to release it on the orange lights. Don't know. Yeah, basically. Right, so make sure the brakes are off. Set the AFB to 40. Obviously, when you do start off with PZB on, your max speed is 40. Well, it's 45, but go at 40. So So I put max throttle on. And also, it also says 40 on there, so the speed limit is 40 as well. It's now coming out of Aachen now. Hang on a minute. Oops, I forgot to do something. Stop, the brakes necessarily aren't the best. Can't believe I forgot to do the main thing and I forgot to put it on. So, CIFA, this is where all the stuff is in here. LZB, there you go, so now we have got the BN85, which means PZB is active. A bit silly I didn't put it on a second ago. Rookie mistake. Now we can go again, and in a minute you'll see the 85 and 70 flashing in kind of the bottom right of the screen. If you can see that, it will start flashing. If the signal ahead is green, we can press end on the keyboard, or alternatively you can do PZB release on there. And now it's not flashing, which means we can go above 40 kilometers an hour. Evening Daniel, how are you mate? What time is the stream tomorrow? In the morning really. Diamond score, nice. That means your highest score, I believe. Hello Richard, how are you mate? So we don't really need to get any speed here at the moment until the thing does go up. See you Nazer, thanks for coming in mate. Hopefully you learned a little bit. So we should be able to go up to 100 in a second. So we're now not restricted to 40. But the most important thing to learn on this route is LZB, which we should get in about 20 kilometers. Alright, let's put that up. So at the moment we're under PZB monitoring, and obviously we'll be on LZB on the second half of the journey. Good to hear Daniel, I'm good. I got PS Plus, nice, those are nice. Yeah, at some point I'll probably play a bit of bus sim, I'll probably be on train sim for the next few days. So always use the AFB, it's so handy. 25 people in, thanks all for coming in. So let's just go over the signals again for PZB. Let's say you have a green over yellow distance signal, and the distance signals are the ones which are diagonal. Sometimes they can be just a square, but just learn them as diagonal. So we'll try and find one in a second. So say if you know you had the diagonal green over yellow signal, that means you can pass that signal at line speed. You do need to acknowledge it, but you need to be down to 85 kilometers an hour within 23 seconds, and by the next main signal, which are the square ones, you have to be down to 40 kilometers an hour. So as soon as you see it, just start bringing it down to 40 basically. In the morning, yeah. Alright Richard. So we're now speeding up. Hopefully we can get see a distance signal in a minute. Right, this one's got a number on it, this one. So the speed limit here is 120, that's what that says. But then it goes straight up to 140, bit of an odd one. Oh, I said Pete, what I said. Right, so we're bring that up now to 140. No, I always do this. I just E instead of R. Yeah, we will find a distance signal. I'm sure there is one coming up. See, that's a distance signal there. So that's a double yellow. So if you were obviously going along that line there, you would have to you can go through that line speed, but you need to be down to basically 65 kilometers an hour. And by that time, you may as well expect to be seeing a red light. So just bring it down as soon as you see a double yellow. To basically speedway, if you saw a red light, you could stop easily. There's another distance signal, and you'll see it has got a little white light on it as well. That means that the next main signal is much closer than usual. Obviously I believe it is just there, tucked away behind that tree there. So that can catch you out at times. Obviously that is a main signal, the top one, and the bottom one is a distance signal, so that is to announce that the next signal ahead is clear. Hey Amela, how are you? I'm good, how are you? Yes, hopefully you are taking in some information. I mean, it might not be the clearest of kind of help, but hopefully it is helping a little bit. Right, there we go. So we're going up to 160 fairly shortly, I believe. Or possibly not. So it's 140 at the minute. Should be fairly straightforward along here. So we should see a warning board in a minute. So once we see the warning board, we do have to acknowledge the PZB. So is it coming up here? Yeah, here's the warning board. So as soon as we pass it, we'll have to acknowledge we have seen it. So there you go, acknowledge it. Come down to 120. There we go. And I believe actually after this it does go down to 110. So bringing the speed limit down, you have to be pretty quick with it. At this speed the brakes aren't the best. There. So we'll probably see another warning board in a minute. So stay vigilant. I believe it's just after the station you get another warning board. There it is there. So the triangle, the orange triangle, as soon as we pass it, press circle or B or Q, no, page down I believe. And bring it down to 110. So we now to come down to 110. Yeah, the graphics do look good, don't they? What are we running at? 30 FPS, not too bad. So we're now at the right speed. Let's get a little outside shot. In thought this, I mean, we're going 110 already, but this is nowhere near our max speed. Our max speed is double and a bit of this. We are going to be going quite fast. So we got 3.2 kilometers until the 160, and at that point, LZB will not start. It will start between the 160 section and the 200 bit. Well, we'll see when we get there. You only need to acknowledge speed reducers that show you to go slower than 100, I believe. So the 120 didn't need to be like. Oh, right, fair enough. I'll just do it anyway because, you know, I just do it for everything basically, just in case. Better safe than sorry, I guess. How are you, Leo? So we've got 2 kilometers, and then we can go up to 160. We're 53 kilometers away from Cologne. Yeah, we're getting there. So we've gone, what, 12 kilometers already? There's another station here. I think this one's Stolberg or something, I'm pretty certain. So we got 1 kilometer, and then we can go up to 160. Yeah, better safe than sorry, yeah. I've got a main signal coming up here. So the square ones are the main signals, but obviously you can have distance signals which are square, but you'll know if it's a distance signal because the lights will be diagonal. So the one in the bottom left, one in the bottom right. And most of the time you just see the normal distance signals, which are, you know, the normal kind of diagonal ones. Which would be, no, I think this is a square distance signal. And as it's green, it's fine. Yeah. We're up to 160 now. So we get max throttle on. So above 160, that is where LZB does activate. So it will activate along this section we're going along here. I think it's a little bit of a way yet, but it will activate along here. Probably another 10 kilometers, and then we'll have LZB helping us out. So we're going up to 160 now. So we're getting faster. This was probably, I think this is about 100 miles an hour. Hi Brandon, how are you, mate? The abandoned station there. Just uploaded my video. Nice, nice. I got a bit of a way to go. Yeah, so activating LZB and deactivating LZB is probably the most important thing you do need to learn for this route. So obviously I know a lot of you probably will have LZB on but not PZB on, which is fair enough. But LZB, just have it on. It helps out big time. And it's driverless as well, so why wouldn't you want to be driverless? So when LZB does start, we hear like a buzz go off. We've still got about 8 kilometers to go until it does turn on, but that's how you know when it turns on. Also, because you'll see the PZB kind of lamps go out, and there'll be a different thing on there. It should show a U, I believe, once it does begin. Hey George, how are you, mate? Welcome. Richard, how are you? I'm trying to watch you and Meg at the same time. Nice. Well, we'll be going until about, I don't know how long. I'm probably going to Talent 2 next. Depends really. I think we might go to Talent 2 next. Don't know how long this one's going to be. Good to hear, Richard, mate. Good to hear you're tired. I believe LZB activates somewhere on this corner here, just before, in the section here, in this kind of area. That's where LZB activates. Yeah, I'm good, George. I'm alright, mate. Let's have some ice action. So we'll see a little sign on the track side. It'll say LZB on it, and that is where the LZB begins. It's always fun to put on LZB because you can just literally sit back and relax. Look at that. Blow the horn, yeah. There we go. Lovely. So we're still at 160 at the moment. We should see the 200 bit pop up soon on our HUD. I was doing this route not too long ago. Nice. What do you think of it? So we should see fairly shortly. So you just want to keep looking at track side, but obviously when the LZB does begin, you will hear a kind of buzz, quite a loud buzz. That's when you know it's ready to go into LZB. LZB has awakened, and it just wants you to do your bit, and then it will do it for you. So it's somewhere along here now, not far. I still want the game. I'm sure you'll get it. .42 kilometers to Cologne. It's not far now, not far at all. It was alright, I loved it, nice. So it is around here, it does turn on. I have problems switching back to PZB. Right, well that'll be in about 15 minutes time, we'll be switching back to PZB. I mean, you could alternatively skip, what, about 20 minutes back? And I think that's when we did change over, but it's probably best just to wait until we do it near Cologne. Hi Lit Galaxy, how are you? Yeah, but I'm sure we can get that sorted, David. Yeah, it's around this corner, isn't it? LZB does activate any second now, because now the 200 has shown up. I have a sat in the Kelvin Ice 1 and 3, nice. Right, I think that's the sign there. You can see a little square there, it says LZB on it. As soon as we do that, do what I do. So LZB. So what you want to do is set that to max, and now we're driverless. Now all we need to do now is press Q on the keyboard, or circle, or B to acknowledge the CIFA, and that is the only thing we need to do now. So we don't have to worry about anything else now. When you're doing Underground Live next, Probably tomorrow. Yeah, probably tomorrow. There's the iconic bridge. The triangle one. Quite a cool one. 38 kilometers to go to Cologne. Hi, Lamb, how are you? From Hong Kong, hey, nice. How are you, Lamb? Johnson, how are you, mate? Get all glory to Hong Kong. I'm getting train tomorrow too, tomorrow, nice. Nice beat out the weather, yeah. Right, I think this is Durham, this one here. Bit of C for action. I'm getting transferred, yeah. Hello Jaden, how are you, mate? Now I create my file, nice. How are you, Christoph, how are you? Yeah, so the train is controlling itself at this point. We aren't doing anything. We're just pressing Q for the CIFA. My brother lives in Hong Kong, nice. So we can go up to 250 soon enough. Now I create funny scenario and transfer to it, nice. Sunburn, oh. Got another ice there. It's a 2-hourly service on this. There's not many ices on here. I think there's 14 services in total, 7 each way. Good to hear, Christoph, I'm good. When I get train somewhere too, I will make you a livery. Cheers, George. Yes, this is the far section of the line. Look at this. It's awesome. Yeah, so you'll see a little bar graph here. Yeah, that's just to LZB. Yeah, so this bar graph here, it says 9,900 meters at the moment. The bar graph will start going down obviously when it's at 4,000. This is basically saying how far away the next train is, or so, no, well, how far away. Say if it was a signal red 9,900 meters away, it would start going down, and we would start losing speed. So basically, when that bar graph's going down, there's usually a train ahead or a red signal. Good to hear that. Good to hear. Cheers there, Galaxy, cheers mate. Obviously we are working towards 900 subs, so if you could help us out, it would be greatly appreciated. Link is in the description to the Discord server if you're doing a friendly chat, and also to the PayPal if you're doing help support the channel. All money will go towards Train Sim World 2 DLC. So we're 250 at the moment. This is obviously the highest speed we can go. This is 155 miles per hour, so limit fast. I mean, look at this. And that's awesome. So most of the time you are following a Talent 2 into Cologne, so we probably will start seeing a G soon, which means we are slowing down. What are the Train Sim World 2 DLCs? Well, next month it will be the Island line. And then sometime, probably October, November, December, anywhere, that kind of time, we'll probably see South Eastern high speeds. Or was it Munich to Augsburg? Yeah. So I think that'll be monthly. I think we're obviously, if we're getting a British route next, it'll probably be in October. It'll probably be the German one, and then maybe in November South Eastern high speed. Ah, cheers, Lit Galaxy, mate. Nice. Yeah. So well, there is a train ahead of us now, so that is coming down now. You can see we've got a little G symbol. That just means the train is slowing down. There's a weird like crackling sound in this train. It reminds me of one of those Geiger meters, whatever they are, for the radiation when they crackle. You can hear it crackling about. And it's obviously once that goes to 4,000, it will start doing it out on the actual red bar. But there must be a train ahead of us. So if we look at the map, I need southeastern high speed from nice. Yeah, so there probably is a train up here somewhere. Yeah, see there's a train here. No, there's a train. So that is why we are slowing down, we're catching up to it. So I'm not doing anything. The train is automatically slowing down, speeding up. I'm not doing anything. So the bar graph should start going down soon. 21 kilometers away from Cologne. That is now coming down. So you see the actual bar come down in a minute, which it should do any second now. Oh no, the train's got to the next signal block, so it has gone up. Is the relay to the motors? Alright. Kilometers still to go. The train is still slowing down. And the max speed of the Talent 2 I think is 160, so obviously if we are going 160 we'll be matching the speed of it. Obviously we are catching up to it as we are going at 195. Cheers, that Galaxy, nice. Nice for my coin hunt. How are you, mate? Oh, lag spike there. That's because there's a train here. Okay, the good old Talent 2 there. Probably go on that next, do a service in it. Yet to do that. And after we've done that, we'll probably call it a day. So what is everyone's favourite route so far on the game then? Or, you know, have you unexpectedly started liking a route like Köln or anything? Oh, we're speeding up? Yeah, we are speeding up again now. Now we're slowing down. Sped up for a little bit, now we're going down. That's alright, Galaxy, it's all good, mate. Underground, nice. Yeah, tomorrow I do have a route learning guide out for this route. Actually no, what do you guys want me to upload first? Because I've got 2 route learning guides ready. I've got this route and the Bakerloo line. What do you want me to upload first? I don't really mind what I upload first. I mean, if you want help on a specific route, then tell me which one you want me to upload first. Either the Bakerloo or Ice. How long is this route? 43 miles. I don't have train to my 2 yet, but it surely is German high speed. Nice. I thought this route might be a bit so, but I really love it. Yeah, I was just like, oh, it's gonna be alright. You know, it's gonna be high speed. You know, just one of those routes, but I love it. No, I thought it was gonna be really similar to Great Western, where it's just a bit, you know, a bit boring at times because it's just straight. There's not really any scenery. But this one's really scenic. And obviously it's driverless, and I've learnt PZB now, which makes it even better. Right side, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so what route learning tutorial do you want me to upload first? The underground or the ice? We still are slowing down. It won't be too long until we have to do the procedure to turn off LZB and go back to PZB. Yeah, it's a bit boring, isn't it, after a while? I missed it. It was 43 miles long and 64 kilometers long. Baker, yeah, do that. Yeah, 43 miles. So it'll be cool once they actually get the S-Bahn services on here from Rhine or Austin. But hopefully it won't lag as, yeah, hopefully it won't lag. You'll see them running along to the right side. Around 40 miles, yeah. As in time, oh, there's half an hour doing the high speed service. And about, I don't know, 50 minutes doing the Talent 2. So fairly similar to Great Western in terms of timings for fast and slow services. I'm thinking scenario planner at some point. I want to make it so I do an ice service that stops at, say, Durham. That'd be cool. So we know when LZB is about to turn off, because you'll get the little end lamp start flashing. If we do a TS Royale, can we do a TS 2020 map, please? We'll probably do TSW2, mate, but we won't be doing it for at least another couple of weeks. I want to make it so I know all the speed limits and all these signals. Yeah, fair enough. That was my aim, to do that in Train Sim 2020, do it before Train Sim 2 came out. So I believe at 3 kilometers to Cologne the thing does cut out. Should be arriving on time, hopefully. Yes, I believe we don't have to acknowledge any of the speed wards when we are under LZB control. Or sometimes I acknowledge the 70 board near Horem, I believe it is. I don't get why they don't use the fourth from Rhine. Yeah, so they wait for the Rhine Austin to be preserved. Yeah, it's a bit odd, isn't it? I'm sad I found out British Airways are retiring the Queen of the Sky, the Boeing 747s. Ah. So we might actually have a red signal coming up. Oh, a couple of yellows. Yeah, I think there is a red signal ahead. Yeah, there is. So the train's doing all of this. Right. Right, 4.4 kilometers to go. I will acknowledge that, just in case. Right, 400 meters until the red light, but obviously we're not doing anything. The train is all doing it for us. It's kind of weird seeing the train do it. And obviously, if you do stop at a red light, you need to put the throttle to 0 and then put it back up. Where is the C for pedal, London Dock? How are you, London Dock? C for pedals under here somewhere. Yeah, it's under there. Yeah, so if you do stop at a red light with LZB on, you do need to reset the throttle, not that AFB, the throttle. So put it back to off and then put it back up. And it does look like we might be stopping. I mean, yesterday I did this, we didn't actually stop. Right, so we need to put that back to off and do that again. Well said, Pete. I remember the signal at Twyford in Train Sim 2020 just before the station, only 10 minutes late, blimey. Ah. Yeah, but if you do stop at a red light with LZB on, you do need to set the throttle back to 0. And obviously put it back up. I suppose it's to stop the driver just sitting there doing nothing, going on his phone or whatever if there's a red light. Right, so LZB will cut off fairly shortly now. We're already going to have really low speed, so it'll be quite easy to, you know, cut it out. So I'm just acknowledging these boards now, as we are getting quite slow in terms of speed. So I don't know if you do have to acknowledge these ones like here. We're on obviously the track we're on, but I'm doing it anyway. Better safe than sorry, as Pete says. 6 tank service from Reading. So we know when LZB cuts out because we get at the end flashing. Go, nice. So you're looking in the bottom right, you might see an end start flashing. So I'm just going to acknowledge this, because we are going pretty slow. So the train is still controlling itself for probably another half a kilometre, and then we have to take over. Right, there's concentration here. Right, there you go, it's ended now, so PZB release, put that to that, and then get that to, there you go, we should be alright now. Right, we're now back to PZB monitoring. Well, LZB still is on, but it will turn off in a second. We have done everything we need to do, so now we just have to wait. And you'll hear the buzz, and that's where it ends. Right, here we have a double yellow distance signal, which means by the next signal we need to be going at 40 kilometers an hour. We need to acknowledge we have seen that 60 board. Let's bring that down to 40. There we go. So we're now going at the right speed now, so we should be alright. It's got a cool bit coming into Cologne here. There you go. Well, that's now off now. So I believe we could turn on AFB now, but there's not really any point as we're only 1.5 kilometers out of Cologne. And last time I did it we came to a stop, so I don't really want to do it again. Where's that go then, down there? Little tunnel down there. Nice. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. Well, we've got a green over yellow main signal, so that means our top speed is 40 kilometers an hour. So yeah, but if we go above 45 the brakes will cut in, so you don't want to do that. So we're now coming into Cologne. That was a good run, and then we're going to Talent 2 next. If you want, we'll do run 1 on that, and I think we'll call it a day, as usually the second stream of the day is a bit shorter than the first one. So right, 900 meters to go. Right, coming into Cologne. This signal here has, I thought it had a number on it then, but it doesn't. Sorry if anybody is chatting, it's not coming through on my thing, so it might have been glitched. No, it wasn't. No one's chatting. So we got a yellow coming up by the looks of things. There we go. So we will be under 500 Hz monitoring soon. So yeah, 150 meters after the 500 Hz magnet, we want to be going at 20 kilometers an hour, or 150 meters before the red light. Depends really where the magnet is. So I'm going to bring it down to 20 now. That's 150 meters before the red light. We want to be going at 20 kilometers an hour. Lovely station Cologne is. Hello above them, sorry mate. Yeah, so it's 150 meters. Yeah, that's it for Hello Lit Galaxy again. So we're going to Talent 2 next, as I've yet to actually do a Talent 2 service on this, so that will be that'll be a first. Here we are. Good to see above them, it's good to see mate. That was a good service, I enjoyed that. So we'll do a Talent 2 next, that is the return service done on this line, which was all good. Yeah, that was good. Hopefully you did enjoy that. We're going to Talent 2 next, obviously. Lovely. I'm having trouble with clicking that C for pedal. What key do you press? You press circle or B, depends, you know, Xbox, PS4. And if you are on PC, you want to press Q on the keyboard. So you can see it flashing now, and we're under 500 Hz monitoring there. So just have to lock the doors, and then we'll move on to the next one. There that. Only a second now, we will be able to close the doors. Lock them. There we go, they're closing. What do you do when it says 1000 hertz, but still it confuses me? You want to be going at 40. Well, it means you're being monitored, but just come down to 40 kilometers an hour. Right, so we'll go main menu. Much faster loading times on this game, you'll definitely notice that. 30 likes, lovely. Cheers everyone. Right, so we'll go, no, we don't want to do that. Unless you do want to do a scenario. So now let's do a service. Right, service. I will do... Let's do spring rain. Let's change it up a bit. Let's show the adhesion. So we'll do a service to Aachen. Yeah, we'll do that one, 1047. Not too bad. Yeah, Pete, you'll definitely enjoy this, and the loading times are much better as well. Literally, probably, I mean, they used to take ages to load. I think it was about 50 seconds or something, even a minute to load a route up. Now it's basically cut in half that now. It's awesome. Yeah, so tomorrow we'll probably do Bakerloo again, and ice, and maybe a bit of sand patch grade. All depends really. I'll watch the whole stream tomorrow as I have got to go. Alright, see you mate. Right, so I haven't actually done a Talent 2 service yet. Oh, hello, dude. Yeah, right. Right, put that to forward. Get the doors. And this thing here, you can actually do what ramp comes out. Which is quite cool. Look at that. So we got that one on at the moment here. Yeah, look at that. You get 2 ramps, which is cool. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? FIS, that's what we need. Button 8. Oh, where are we going? We are going to... we're going to Aachen. We'll enter that. I believe that's it. What's it showing? Oh, we got 2 on there. Wait, what's it saying now on the thing? Let's see. Aachen, yeah. Is this one showing it down here? Oh, this is the motor sounds on that. This is that. That sounds good, doesn't it? New model bus, how are you, mate? Passenger lights. Oh, we get them off. Dim beam. Is the parking brake on? Or release it? And make release. Get all the safety systems on. It's awesome, innit? Be fun using this on rapid transit. No, I'm not turning on that. I don't know what that one does. So I believe this one don't have LZB. Well, you can see it there, but I can't activate it. It's a bit odd, but... So how long is this service then, as I've not done one of these before? 10:47, 11, about an hour then. That's not too bad. Yeah, we'll do it. Well, we'll probably do all of it. That's going to be fun. Right, we can close the doors in a minute. Let's actually watch the ramp go in. Listen to the sound of it. It's awesome, isn't it? And there's the ramp. I like that. The passenger light's not on. On. Right now they're on. Right, Köln Ehrenfeld's our next stop. So we are limited to 40, I believe. I'm not sure about this one. There's another B on this one. Oh yeah, we are. Look. So we are limited to 45, but go 40. It makes more sense. So we'll end that. So we can't yet. You don't need LZBs, you won't go faster than 160, fair enough. So we'll wait until we do go past the end of the platform. Do not go above 45 kilometers an hour, otherwise you're done for. And looks like we're not stopping at that stop just outside of Köln. Where the wipers are down here somewhere, if I remember correctly. That will do. Wow, look at this. This is good. Can we release that now? Still can't do it. So try and aim to go about 40. Don't go above 40. Yeah, the sounds on this are much better. Sounds really good now. That's 40 anyway here by the looks of things. So we are still restricted to 45. As soon as we pass that, I reckon we should be able to unrelease it. Oh, it's done itself. Yeah, it turned off automatically. Right, so I don't know, how do you stop there? I want to stop there. There's people on there. Can you stop there? I don't think you can yet, can you? I think on their desk barn services you'll be able to, but for now I don't think you can. Right, up to 60. Oh, it sounds really good, doesn't it? If you played Rapid Transit, compare this one to that. It's much better. Do like this. Right, let's go. Let's get some speed on us. Oh, listen to this thing accelerating. Awesome. Really impressed with this. Hopefully everyone is enjoying the stream. Hopefully it's nice and relaxed. So that is where LZB would start if we were doing the ice, but we're not, so true. You can create a scenario where you stop there as an S-Bahn with the talent too. I can, yeah, that's good. And I've got an FA Cup final scenario on the Bakerloo where I'm going to call it a FA Cup delay or something. Well, that is what it's called. And you're like a limited stop Bakerloo line train, which is unrealistic because you don't get limited stop ones. But it's an FA Cup final. It's a big, big one. They're having a limited stop service, but you're chasing another train. Obviously, you can't pass it, can you? So let's go. Not long until the next stop. Nice driving this again. So aim to come in the station at about... The lights, look, the screen's flash, look, that's weird. Aim to come in the station at about 50. So we're coming at about this speed. It's not too bad. Where's the stop marker? Quite a long platform here by the looks of things. Probably at that signal we're stopping. Yeah, that looks like the stop marker or something under there. That's just the speed limit. I will stop there anyway. It's the first time driving it, alright? First time doing it. Done a full line run on the Bakerloo, nice. Yeah, this is my first run and it's raining as well, so... The doors are in, it's fine, look. Yeah, do excuse me if... oh, we actually need to do the ramp. Forgot to do that. We want the other one, we want that one. No, that one. Yeah. Is that going to come out? No, not yet. No ramp this time. Yeah, the brakes don't seem as good as the original Talent 2. Nice, that Kensal Green, that's a nice stop. Mate, you have to wait quite a while, don't you, here? Right, they're now going off. Right, next stop will be Horem. I can't see this taking an hour. Unless we have to wait for an ice service to pass us. Surely this won't take an hour. Is there an ice service coming in? Pretty sure there is one at like 11:47. Somewhere like that. But PZB won't really be looking at us at the moment. There's not really anything too well for PZB to moan at us about. I love it. Yeah, much improved since the original one. I've got one more scenario left on this route. I believe it's the Aken turnaround or something. I've still got to do that one yet. I'll probably do that tonight off stream. That'll be an interesting one to do. Probably make some interesting scenarios as well for you guys. Like one where you stop in an ice at Durham. So I'm sure they've probably done once in the past or something. It does seem like quite a major station. So we can't go above 160, otherwise the PZB will be unhappy with us, and the max speed is 160 of this. So we'll probably stay at 155. Hi Sonny, how are you? Look at this, so this is cool. That's really good. Flipping nailing these stops, nice. That's good to hear, Josh, mate. Right, 10 kilometres until Horem. I do have to remember the brakes on this aren't as good as the original, as we found out from the last stop. As the brakes from the original were amazing. I'll probably stop at... Is there any Talent 2 services on this which do stop at these stations along here? I swear I've seen a train before on that track over there. Or will that be for the S-Bahn ones when they do eventually come? And I think the next one. And Ryan Austin comes over. I'm sure Leo knows if he's still here. Just all these stations you can't stop at. Do we what? Oh, that's good. Oh no, we've gone above 160. Get it down, get it down. Oh. Yeah, try not to go above 160. Listen to that. That looks really good, doesn't it? .6 kilometres to go. Should arrive on time. Well, actually, maybe not. Don't know. We were on time leaving the last stop. Not sure. Might make it. Yeah, it's cool, innit? Let's do it again, just why not? That's awesome. Right, we got 100 coming up. Don't go above 161. as the brakes will come on. Do we get the centre beam car in Train Simulator 2 for Sandpatch? I'm not sure. I haven't really been on Sandpatch much. Yeah, the brakes on this aren't the best, so I'll try and be careful. Don't want to screw it up in any way. So then we'll get the speed up a little. So you've got 1 kilometre still at 100, so that'll probably be coming basically into the station. Right, we've got a signal here. It wants us to go down to 80. We need to come down quick. By that next signal we need to be at 80. The brakes aren't happy. The brakes are not happy. I missed it. I wasn't in time. I could feel the wheel slip there. I mean, look at that. It's trying to come down now. Yeah, we didn't come down speed in time. And obviously, if I had known the route and know that was coming, which I don't know this route very well in the Talent 2, as every time I've been in the other one, in the ice. Right, let's get this sorted then. Sorry everyone, it is supposed to be a PZB guide. This is my first time in the Talent 2 doing a proper run in it on this route. So we're waiting for everything to release. Clearly went out a red light here. There we go. Yeah, you can probably feel the wheel slip. Listen to that. That's awesome. So I did have to unrestrict it again, which actually it hasn't done. Unrestrict. There we go. Yeah, see, this light was red, so we did stop a bit earlier. Do you think in the future, perhaps, I would imagine, yeah, I mean, it's highly requested, well, quite a few people who come in the stream always say about the GP40, so yeah, probably in future they'll bring it in. No reason not to, really, is there? So this is Horem coming up. See, in future I know that speed limit's there, so I'll better bring it down sooner. But nowadays I'm usually on the ice. Right, this is Horem. Where's the stop marker? Probably at the end of the platform. So we are running about a minute late. Right, so let's try the ramp this time. Let's do the higher one. So that should put out the higher ramp. It did. And that was the correct choice. Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, was it not? Dunno. Oh, the rain in here sounds good, doesn't it? Hi, Horslix, how are you, mate? Just finished delivery for the ice. Nice. Oh, let's go and have a little walk. This is really long waiting times. Let's see what we got. There's got to be something down here. Oh, we got one of these stations. Oh, lag there. Nothing. No, not much. No, not much at all down here. Unless we can go down here. Can't. Right, I'm the driver of one. Oh, the sound of that sounds really good. Let's get up, get back in. Close the doors. Yeah, so we did have a little mishap just then, but this is my first time in the Talent 2, in the Talent 2 on this route. I've done the ice many times, so I'm still getting used to this. Have a question? Oh yeah. What is your question for Josh? I noticed that you couldn't change the weather, it's always set to clear. Is it? Must be, yeah. No, it's true. Don't know. I suppose I'll probably sort it out at some point. Maybe there is a way you can do it. Don't know. I mean, there's got to be a way you can change the weather to make interesting scenarios. I don't know, like a blizzard run or something where it's in the blizzard, or heavy rain or something like that. Got to be. One thing I want is the way you can like type in kind of like a message. As I've said at the beginning of scenarios on the game, it comes up with a message saying, I know, you're running this service to Cologne, you're stopping at these stops. I wish you could do that. And it's just like there's been problems on the line, so expect interesting signalling. Something like that. 19 kilometres until Dublin. And I think at Dublin we probably will end up. I don't think we'll go the full way. When I created scenarios, I noticed that you couldn't change the weather yet. Oh, that sounds really good. How long actually have we been on for? I think it was about 4:30 we began, or something like that. Yes, sir, how's that sense coming in, mate? $18 kilometres. Be nice if there was an AFP on this one. Well said, Pete. When I was doing the intro for AC4 1400 CW and TSW2, I get stuck. Oh, that's odd. I'm supposed to keep trying and should be alright. Let's get up just a bit. 869 subs, so to the 4 people who have subbed, thanks very much. A lot of people are having problems with it. Listen to that. I haven't done it yet there, so I don't know what's wrong. Oh, we got 33 likes, thank you everyone. Awesome. Still 14 kilometres to go. I don't think there will be an ice coming along. I think that's probably in the next service. If we did it, it would be coming along. As I believe the Talent 2 on one of the services actually has to wait for the ice to go through at the last stop we stopped at. I think that's the one in probably about an hour's time. So is the ice at the station now? Let's have a look. No, it's not yet. I want a bit of that. Ah, the sounds of all the clicking and all that. It's awesome. They've done a good job with literally every train in this. Yeah, really good job. And if Matt's in here, Matt Pedalston was actually in here yesterday. He's obviously the lead developer of Train Sim 2. Good job, mate. $11 kilometres to go. Right now I'm trying to load Train Sim 2, it's stuck in the load menu. I'm back, welcome back Blue Ben. If you're on PlayStation and it's not loading, if you've got infinite loading screens, look at one of my previous videos, I think yesterday. Yeah, it should come up. It'll tell you how to sort it out. Yeah, you have to go onto your storage and go to save data and find Train Sim 2 in there, and then delete this like UGCS scenarios bit, and then you should be all good. Just did the Bakerloo line, nice. Probably go on it after this, off stream obviously. Maybe do a Queen's Park or something, or even a Stonebridge Park one, they're nice to do. Bit different. You drop speed quite a bit in this quite easily. There we go. So we haven't really had any dodgy signalling so far, it's been quite smooth. Feels like we're going so slow because obviously we're used to be going at, or I mean, on the ice you can go much faster than this. See 250 in there. Still got 6 kilometres to go. We're getting there. Hello Jake, how are you mate? Awesome. 5 kilometres to go. So much safer on here. Yeah, I didn't think the Talent 2 was going to be that, that fun to do on this, but it is fun. And obviously it's not as fun as the ice because you can go up to 250 and that, but it's not too bad this. Obviously we will be running late to stations as we are doing PZB, and the game doesn't really simulate the timetable for that. So obviously in PZB we're only allowed to go to 160. Obviously if you had PZB off you could get to whatever speed you want. So we probably will be late to stations because of that. Lovely. Another seafat. Quite a bit of that. I'll probably start bringing it down anyway in a minute. So we are getting close to Durham. Oh, the wheel slip on this, Pete, like literally the wheel slip on this game is it's difficult at times. Does LZB work on the Talent? No, it doesn't. And you can see the option for it, but no, you can't turn it on. Well, it's now coming into Durham. We'll see what then. Oh my god, what is going on there? I don't know if you saw that, the tank's going on with the ice and the Talent over there. What was that? That all buzzing out. Let's bring this down. I might actually consider going to the next stop, really depends how far it is. I might go that far. It's been quite an enjoyable run. Yeah, that'll be good, Pete. I think I'll possibly buy a rail driver. Really depends. Maybe buy like an electro style one. So I wonder when Jason's playing this again, because he hasn't been on it since obviously before launch there. So I wonder if he is going to come on it again. don't know if he's mentioned coming on again, but press CTR ILR. Oh yeah, there's the cruise control, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know how this works, so. Well, I'm guessing like you just put it to 0 and then press that and it just does it. That's what I'm guessing. Listen to the sound of there. It's awesome. All collectible. Fun. I want to get it. There's a map. We're going to be late anyway, so doesn't really matter for a little bit later. So where are we? We are Durham. There, so we'll go as far as here probably. We'll get back in. Move. Yeah, he is on holiday now. Oh, how does that happen then? Let me in. You click it when you hit the desired speed. Alright, we'll give it a go then. Won't go max throttle, otherwise we'll get wheel slip. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be bringing out a route learning guide on either this route, which will be in the ice free because I'm still a bit of a rookie when it comes to the talent tool on this route, and obviously the speeds are fairly different on well, for the talent tool on this. Or I can bring out the tube one. What do you want to see? The ice free on Colnacken route learning tutorial, or the Bakerloo line route learning tutorial? What do you want to see? Nice, Pete. Nice. Right, Langerwehe is our next stop, or Langerwehe, whatever you want to call it. And what's our stop after that? Eichweiler. We could do that whole service. Tube, I'll bring out the tube one then tomorrow. And it's fairly, you know, tells you all the speeds, when to slow down and all that kind of stuff. All the stops. It's pretty decent. At max power. Yeah, still streaming, just doing the talent 2 now. On our third service. Obviously we've done Aachen return, now we're going back to Aachen. Right, 8.2 kilometers to go. $1.40 now. Look at this already. Oh, that sounds really good. I love it. Obviously it doesn't sound as good as the ice, but it's still really nice. Right, we'll just go at this for them for now, so I guess what, do that. Turn that on, and I'm guessing we're now... Yeah, there you go, you got a little blue thing come up. So I guess probably turn that off, then it will... Ah, I see it. Right, we'll get to 10159 then. And stick it in there now. There we go. Why is it not on now? There. Right, we got that on now. 5.5 kilometers to go until Langerwehe. So this route feels so much different in the Talent 2. It's just going this kind of slow. I mean, I'm so used to on this route going top speed 250. But I don't know, with the Talent 2 there's so much variety on this route. It just feels like a whole new route when you're in the Talent 2. Sounds weird, but it does. Hello Ryan, how are you, mate? Right, I'll start bringing that down now. Right, I'll put that in that again. So was it CTLR? See, we are in rain, so we will be getting wheel slip. I'm good, Ryan. How are you, mate? See, thanks again, Ryan, for donating £5. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, it's alright, yeah, it's all good. You streaming, Lewis? If you are streaming after this, I'll get everyone to head over. I did that earlier for Richard's one, but when he was doing the tube for the last, told people to shift over there if they wanted to see the tube. So basically we're just bringing the speed down now, as we are coming to near Langway now. I can't wait for the patch update, nice. Oh, nice. Nice one. So we should get a warning board soon for the 80. Okay, it's on the signal. So we do need to bring it down fairly swiftly. There we go, we've got 80, put the cruise control on. There we go. $85, yeah. Got dinner then going live, alright. What did someone say, what? Oh, alright. C2RL. Oh, we're coming in anyway. Coming in now. It's really weird stopping on this route. I'm so used to just whizzing through these stations, but we are actually stopping. Kind of nice. This one looks like quite a low platform, so we'll probably be about the low ramp. It's off of the F. Right, what ramp do we want? Seems like a fairly small platform. So we'll get the low one on. Okay, maybe we should have put the higher one on. Don't know. Did look like it was quite a low platform, but clearly not. Just redone the driver training on the East Coast when New Haven Harbour to Brighton. This time with no service. Hey, nice. Nice there, Craig. Really cosy in there, isn't it? Cosy lighting. This is what I don't really like about British trains. One thing I don't like about British trains is the lighting on them. So on the new Thames Link 700, it's all white and it's all bright. On these ones, it's fairly cosy. Not too bright. It's kind of yellowish, you know, lighting. Not bright at all. Nice and cosy. Alright, Richard. Oh, what's over here? Oh, is this... Can you do a service which just goes to here? I mean, there's people waiting. Going for a little walk or whatever. I wonder if you can... No, probably not. No, probably can't then. Right. Let's go. We'll put it in 4 for now. Yeah, just a nice relaxing light. And then if you look at, you know, the new trains on the Brighton Main Line, the 700s, so bright in there. So it doesn't need to be that bright. On the train you usually have a nice snooze when it's that bright. I can't do that. Going to upload it to YTL to trimming. Happy with it. Nice, nice. I missed the painted table, yeah. Well, I suppose we'll be able to have that once Rapid Transit does get brung in the preserved collection. I guess we'll probably be able to go up to 160 again, possibly. Yep. You never go to sleep on the train? Yeah. Well, no, I don't. I always look out the window, look at the scenery, but obviously some people go to sleep on the train. Yeah, but if you haven't driven the Talent 2 yet, do give it a go. It's nice, this one. It's literally almost completely different to the Rapid Transit one, like the physics, just the way it is. Obviously this one's 8 coaches. Yeah, sounds good, Lewis, yeah. Don't know what timing. I'm not going to be on from 7 to... That's Curry tonight, so probably quite late. Yeah, probably quite late I'll be playing. It's Curry tonight, so that's usually about 8:30. So... Let's get a flyby shot. I want to do it. Better faster than the train. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. Yeah, see you, Ryan. Thanks for coming in, mate. Something to eat, nice. All goes down to 60 soon enough. I think we'll just stay at this speed then. It's been quite fun in this one. We had a little bit of a problem at the start, but that was because we didn't bring the speed down in time. It's the wheel slip. I think it's been a good stream. I've enjoyed this. I've been trying to teach you guys how to use PZB and LZB. Hopefully you've taken a bit of, digested a bit of information. We'd abandon station here. So we should get the warning board for, or the warning signal. Do need to bring that down to just 85 for now, I reckon. I believe if we get 85 it should be alright. PZB limits 85. Oh, we got an interesting signal. That's 40. Oh no, it's got a 6 on it, so we can go at 60 through there. So by the next signal we do need to be going at 40 kilometers an hour. Actually no, it wasn't letting us go at a higher speed, I believe. Yeah, it said 60 on the board, didn't it? But the next signal then will have to be down to 40. I did allow us to go up to 60 as it had a white 6 above it. If you ever got any questions about PZB or LZB, please do, put it in the chat and I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. Should be arriving about a minute late here at Eichweiler. After Eichweiler we'll be stopping at Stolberg, and I think it's Aachen something and Aachen Central. At Eichweiler. There's the end of the platform, I'm guessing. There's the stop marker, I think. There's that stop marker. Something over there. Yeah, hopefully everyone is enjoying the stream. That's been nice and relaxing. See, thanks to Pete, he has been in most of the stream doing mod stuff. So, cheers to him. Right, did we put the wrong ramp out again? No, it should be alright. Yep, that's all good. That's the right one. Oh, what was that? I made an odd noise there. Oh, I just want an ice to whiz through. but I don't think there will be one. Not for a little while. So what are our next stops? We've got, let's see. No, Pete's not a new one, it's been a mod for quite a while. We've got Stolberg, Aachen and Aachen HBF. Not too bad. That's alright, Pete. As long as you're enjoying the stream, and it's all good. Right, let's get the doors closed. Hopefully it won't. It's just so slow doing the doors on this. I mean, they go fast, don't they? Look at that. So we are limited to 40. So it might not have been PZB guarded. Look at this. Yeah, he's been there before. Oh, that sounds really good. I think we can just go up to, we're not being restricted anyway, PZB's not on, so let's just go. Let's go for it. .9 kilometers to go until Stolberg. Still down to 110 shortly. There's the warning board for it, so you have to acknowledge that. So bring that to 110. There we go. Welcome back. Was Mega Sim ended now, or is he still going? I'm coming up to Stolberg soon. So see, what route is everyone most looking forward to as DLC for the game? You've got South Eastern High Speed, the Island Line, TGV, Avion to Marseille, Hamburg to Lubeck, Community to Augsburg. What are you most looking forward to? Oh, finish, is it? Right, coming to Stolberg. Lovely. Coming at about 50. Where is the wiper switch for this train? It's here. Just there, to the right side of the desk. Island then, yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm alright, Lit Galaxy, how are you? Southeastern 313, fair enough. Love the sounds on this now. Really good. There was no stop marker, was there? There was nothing to say stop. Oh, we'll stop here. Those doors open so quick. Just came back to the stream, nice, nice. Have we got any kind of ice or just anything coming along? I think it's a half hourly service S-Bahn. That's nice there. Yeah, it's half hourly S-Bahn service and every 2 hours for a ice train. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's quite easy to do the passenger challenge in this one. Passenger view challenge. You go straight through it. Okay, okay, no, we can't go straight through it. Alright, Richard, so good. Right, we can speed up quite a bit. But we're gonna get some wheel slip. Or not. No, no wheel slip, that's good. Our next station will be Aachen Rotherhede. 10.5 kilometers to go. And so once we have completed this, we will be ending the stream, but if you have enjoyed it, do leave a cheeky like, maybe even leave a sub if you want. We are working towards 900 subs, so yeah, that is all helpful. Also, there is a link in the description to the Discord server if you do want a friendly chat, and also to the PayPal if you do want to help support the channel. All money will go directly towards Train Sim World 2 DLC, or whatever you want me to spend it on. 6.8 kilometers to go. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Richard? Well, cheers, everyone. $37, cheers Craig, if that was you. Right, we get the cruise control on them. Let's get the all flyby shot. Oh, it sounds so good now. I've said that multiple times, it sounds good, it does sound good. Ah, cheers Lit Galaxy, mate. Cheers, mate. All donations are much appreciated, and obviously you will receive multiple shout outs and all that, but cheers Lit Galaxy. Yeah, cheers Craig. Yeah, cheers Pete. Oh well, keep doing these streams, keep up the videos and all that. And then yeah, build the community up more. I'm not even stopping here. I mean, the channel is based around train simulation, but also we do, you know, do bus sim and all that kind of stuff, tycoon games. But we will get back into that within the next couple of weeks. But for now, we'll just stick with, you know, Train Sim World 2. So the main channel, I mean, the main game's always been Train Sim World. But obviously, bus sim's also a big one. And obviously, Train Sim World is the main one, as obviously in real life, I do want to be a train driver, so that's why it's the main one. Should have a warning board up soon, or I think this one actually might be guarded by signals. Yeah, it is. This one is signalled. So that's got a 12 on it, so you times that by 10, and that is the speed limit it wants you to go at by the next signal. It's already doing the right stuff. Yeah, so that's fair enough, Josh. Fair enough, mate. See, you just brought Train Sim World 2 and all that, so 1.4 kilometers to go until Aachen Rotherhede. Probably pronouncing it completely wrong. Yeah, so at some point, does anybody want to do a points challenge with me? Because instead of TS Royale for a bit, I think we'll be doing points challenges. So yeah. Yeah, cheers Pete, mate. Oh, welcome Kearney, how are you? I need to start streaming again, nice. What was I saying? I completely forgot. No, it's gone out of my mind now. Can't remember. This is just another kind of suburban stop for Aachen. Coming in now. Probably coming in a bit fast. Not done it for a while. Nice. There's actually no stop markers. I don't know how you actually know when you're all in the platform. I guess you just remember each time. That was the right side, yeah. So I believe it's just literally round that corner now and into Aachen. Round there, and then got an ice in there still. It would be cool in future to see route extensions. I imagine this one being extended kind of out this way. That'd be cool, or even out this way, maybe up one of these bits here. That'd be awesome. I should be getting every DLC for this game, obviously through just revenue if I do get to 1,000 annual lovely donations. So yeah, I'll try and get every DLC and obviously show them all off, saves you doing it. Regional Express 9, Aachen. It's been an enjoyable service. My first one in the talent, or in this one. Let's get the doors locked. Lovely. Oh yeah, I know what I was saying now. I've remembered, yeah, points challenge on TSW. If anybody is up for doing a points challenge against me at some point, do contact me on probably Discord or anything like that. Just say you want to do a points challenge, that service. I know, for example, the 12:30 Elephant and Castle, I don't know if that's even a service to Queen's Park. You want to do a head-to-head on that, where I do it and see how many points I get. See if you want to do that, and I can do that. So obviously you do the service and then send me your points at the end, and I'll do the same one and send my points, and I'll make it into a video. Well said, Pete, well said. Right, I'm just going to stay at this for now. It does go down to 40 soon. Yeah, I believe there is a 40 on the signal around here somewhere. We'll get up a little bit. Is that the 40 round there? No, that's a 70 one. We can get a bit of speed then here. We're limited to 85 by the looks of things. Yeah. So I'm just looking out for the 40 on top of the signal. Oh, there's the warning for it. Right, so we'll bring it down to 40. Lovely. There we go. Now 40 coming into Aachen. Love this bridge going across here. It's almost like a mini viaduct. It's quite cool. What would this classify as a viaduct? Not sure. Oh, that was close. Oh, we got a yellow there. So we have to acknowledge we have seen that. There, the ice is leaving. Off it goes on its journey. That's cool hearing that go out. So we do want to bring it down to 20. So we are under 500 hertz now. There we go. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this journey. It's been a good one. I wasn't actually expecting to do it all the way to Aachen, but may as well. More PZB stuff in it, so. There's a stop marker there. Right, here we are at Aachen. So if we get that set to that. And I think this one would be going back towards Köln. So we'll get ready for the next driver. It's just not going to let us, is it? No. Oh yes. Oopsie. This will be going to Köln again. There we go. Right everyone, that will be it for we'll see the results first. But that is it for today's Train Sim World live streams. Obviously the next one will be tomorrow morning time. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed. I've enjoyed it. It's been good. Let's wait for the debriefing screen and then we'll end up. Lovely station, Aken. And obviously not as nice as Köln, but it's a nice one. Get the doors locked. There we go, lovely. Let's see how we did. 58 minutes, not too bad. 70 kilometers driven. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, that is it, everyone. Obviously, thanks all for coming in. Link is in the description to the Discord server, as well as the PayPal. As well as I was about to say the PayPal server, but the PayPal link if you do want to help support the channel. But that is it, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Thanks to Pete for being kind of the main moderator during that stream. Thanks to you. Thanks to everyone for coming in. My next stream will be tomorrow morning, probably on the London Underground. That's usually the one I start with. But that is it. Everyone take care, and I'll hopefully all see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy what you like, do leave a cheeky like and sub. See you, everyone.